On the labor front, the roughly 1,300 members of the Bahamas Nurses Union, an ongoing rift within the executive has led to a number of court matters, the most recent resulting in a judgment compelling the former administration to cough up some $60,000 previously unaccounted for. Now, as told in this report by our Lloyd Allen, the union's president is refusing to be distracted by some executives.
President of the Bahamas Nurses Union, Muriel Lightbourne, says the ongoing debacle within the organization is all rooted in the misappropriation of funds in excess of $60,000. This as the union fights toward its new industrial agreement.
The member said at the AGM, we want this money back. And so I have to do what I was instructed to do.
President Lightbourne confirms a ruling was handed by the court for the repayment of the funds in April. But aside from that matter, questions of the current leadership's validity have surfaced.
After much agitation from my team at the time, we was granted an election in January 19th, 2023.
This paves the way for the next election in 2026. Now, Union Treasurer Sharon Rhodes says the question of a financial report is a question that should not be asked, as there were two audits done in 2023 and 24. Both reports now in the hands of the Secretary General.
After the AGM was completed, the reports was submitted on to the Secretary General, which is Siobhan Brennan, for dissemination to the relevant authorities. At present, they are still in our possession.
Now, while the Court of Public Opinion claims alleged infighting within the organization, President Lightbourne assures that her goal remains on cementing a new industrial agreement for members by October.
Of course, we're going to be asking for an increase in salary. That goes without saying.
The veteran nurse adds there are also plans to amend the union's constitution, which she admits is flawed. Committing to continuing her work as president in 2026 and beyond, Lightbourne says her hope is to resolve all of the union's outstanding matters in the best interest of its members. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.